everyone, with a heart full of love for Shri Mataji. Let's all bow down and raise our kundalini and put ourselves into bandhan. We'll start with the three great mantras. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswati Mahakali Trigunatmika Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradayini Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. We'll take one mantra to Shri Ganesha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. So today is the second day of Chaitra Navratri, and please excuse me if I'm not pronouncing this right. So it began yesterday on the 13th of April and will continue until the 21st of April. And during this time, the goddess fights against all the demons. She destroys all the negative forces that exist within and outside of us, and she protects our spiritual ascent. So it's very important for us during this time to be thankful by showing our gratitude to Shri Mataji through our hearts and devoted attention. So also on the second night of Chaitra Navratri, the Devi Suktam is played at night time, so we'll be listening to that this morning, just before we listen to our talk. We'll just have a couple of minutes silence.
शिवायै सततं नमः। नमः प्रकृत्यै भद्रायै नियतः प्रणता स्मृता। रौद्रायै नमो नित्यायै गौर्यै धात्र्यै नमो नमः। ज्योत्स्नायै चेन्दुरूपिण्यै सुखायै सततं नमः। कल्याण्यै प्रणतां वृद्ध्यै सिद्ध्यै कूर्मो नमो नमः। नैरुध्यै भूकृतां लक्ष्म्यै शर्वाण्यै ते नमो नमः। दुर्गायै दुर्गपारायै सारायै सर्वकारिण्यै ख्यात्यै तथैव कृष्णायै धूम्रायै सततं नमो नमः। अतिसौम्यातिरौद्रायै अतिसौम्यातिरौद्रायै नतास्तस्यै नमो नमः। नमो जगत्प्रतिष्ठायै देव्यै कृत्यै नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु विष्णुमायेति शब्दिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु चेतनेत्यभिधीयते नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु क्षुधारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु छायारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु कृष्णारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु जातिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु लज्जारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु श्रद्धारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै सर्वभूतेषु भ्रान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः.
So the talk we have is the second day of a Navaratri Puja talk from Cabela in Italy, 1991. And we're starting it about halfway through because we've got some time restraints, but it's a really great talk.
But if you see, our societies, some of our Western societies, have really become very decadent and are going down. So now it is for us who are enlightened people to awaken us to reality, to make them face up to see that where are they? In the name of pleasures, enjoyment, indulgences, how they are destroying themselves. We have to talk to them, we have to tell them, we have to awaken them, and that's why now we are going to protest also in Paris. The basic thing we have to understand that we have a very, very big responsibility. At the time when the goddess incarnated, she had just to save people from the cruelties of these devils, that's all. Because devils were on one side, goddess were on the other side, it was very powerful, she was killing all the devils and all the evil. But now, in modern times, it's become a very delicate one, because these devils have entered into the brains of all the sadhakas. I've seen even people who were born realized were indulging into all kinds of wrong things because of the society. So many went to horrible gurus and they have those boots in their heads. So it's a very intricate operation one has to perform, to take out these things. And that lingers on and still it puts doubts in their heads and also curbs your strength to fight it. But as such yogis, you have a tremendous responsibility. And you must try to clear out yourself of all these conditionings, of all these wrong ideas that the society has spread so far. So on one side, the revolution went on. Now, it has gone down. Decadence has started. People are just getting ruined and living with unnatural things, with fatalistic things. And people are becoming extremely selfish, also deceitful, not afraid of God. Even the priests, even the churches, even the temples, even the mosque, all these people who are representing God are crooked. They are criminals. They are not afraid of God. So the first thing one has to understand that if we are not afraid of God, we cannot work out. Human beings only work under two circumstances. One, either fear, either there should be fear or there should be some temptation. Otherwise nothing can work out. The fear of God is the most important, that we should not do anything that will displease God by anything. We have to be very, very careful on this one. Because first of all, we are complicated personalities. We've got these roots in our heads. We've got these ideas in our head. Like in Germany, when first I think Gregor went there and told them that you can't have licentious life anymore, now you are Yogis. So they said, of course we are Yogis, that doesn't mean we have given up our lives. We have to change. So 300 people went there. That's it. But then came in Mr. H. They were all back on this. So these warnings are coming to us. Thinking too much, dominating others, right-sidedness. Now, first time is leading you to Yogi stage. And in this stage, in this disease, outwardly nothing happens. If you start reducing, you become like a reptile. People have to carry you on your back. Just like a reptile, like a fish. Left-sided, you know already, the cancer and all these incurable diseases come from left side. So this onslaught, I would say, such a big attack of the negativity is more felt in Kali Yuga than anywhere before. Because now you have to think as to what is missing in our society, what we have to do about it, and that we have got luckily this Chaitanya with us. How can we help our society? So we have to widen our vision and think about it. It's not this time that only the goddess has to save you from the evil. It's much more than that. She has given you powers. And these powers are to be used. Instead of that, if you are still lurking with all these old things, how can you have the powers? So one of the gurus, we should say one of the last gurus was Muhammad Sahib and then Nanak. And both of them have said one is you must surrender. Islam means surrender. You must surrender. But they don't. I've seen people don't surrender. They still stick on to things. Say I told people you must put oil. They'll not put oil. Because nobody puts oil, so they are not putting oil. Then they become bald-headed. They come to me, Mother, we lost all oil. You put on oil. I've told you to put on oil. Why don't you put on oil? They won't, just won't put. Because the rest of the people don't put on oil, you should not. You are not that. You are different. Try to understand. You are not the other people. You are the leaders. And you shouldn't follow them. They should follow you. Instead of that, you are following all the general opinion of the people and you want to live like that. Then how can you be a saint? A saint lives like the way he has to do. Because he has the wisdom. And that is what you have to understand, that all these ideas have gone into our head and it's a very delicate operation for us. Even to tell you something, if I tell something to the ladies, they'll start crying. If I tell something to men, they'll leave suddenly. As if they're obliging me. It's wrong. What you have to do is that God has chosen you to be the leaders of the people. To be the leaders. Do you know you are going to be the leaders? And then how a leader should be? Should be a model. And that's why in the Islam or in Nanaka's space is complete surrender. What you surrender is nothing but this ego, this conditioning, this nonsensical ideas. And that you have to surrender. That's very important and surprising how Muhammad Sahib has said that Islam is to surrender. Must be the reason he must be knowing that now ego is going to overpower the left side. We are not ordinary people. How many people know how to raise Kundalini? But still I see people do not know on the feet where are the chakras are there. Simple things they don't know. I don't know what time, where they spend their time, what do they talk. The other day I asked these Indian girls, what are the stones that are for all this? They didn't know. I'm surprised. None of them knew. They're Indians. I mean, I thought they should know all that. It's all there. But they don't know. I don't know what they morning till evening they're talking. What do they talk? You should find out. It's all I've said it. It's all in the telling you this thing. What you call this? On the tape, finished. That's it. This knowledge should be in your brain, and the vibration should be in your hearts. So Navratri is the big preparation. We have to know that the knowledge of Sahaja Yoga has to come into us. Otherwise, why will people think that you are saints? Nobody is going to believe you that you are saints in your behavior, in your knowledge, in your dealings with others. Everything a Sahaja Yogi should be something outstanding. When I said you all have to become your own masters, then they use it the other way around. They tell the leader, now we have become our own masters. It's not the way. So first thing is wisdom. Wisdom, understand that we are Sahaja. Assume the power. Sometimes I feel as if a beggar is made a king, suppose. Still he doesn't assume his position. Anybody coming, he says, can you give me 1 penny? Though he's a king. Something like that. Now you have become the leaders of the world, all over the world. And this is something to be assumed and felt. It's not ego, it's reality. Because once you know that it is reality, you immediately change yourself. Immediately you will think that, now what are we doing? How much do we know? We have the leaders, the responsibilities are ours. If that is understood, you will be surprised that nothing is needed to work out your cleansing. Just automatically it will work. That's my blessings to you. Absolutely. But you must.
this day be what you'd have me be. May I this day say what you'd have me say. May I this day be part and parcel of the whole. And may my thoughts be of a realized soul. May I this day have love for all mankind. Shri Mother, be in my heart and in my mind. We'll take the last verse of the three great mantras. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradayini Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Thank you all for joining us this morning. When you're ready, please bow down to Shri Mataji, raise your Kundalini and put yourself into Bandhan. There'll be some music playing for a little bit longer if you'd like to continue meditation. I'm hoping that you all have a wonderful day ahead. Jai Shri Mataji.